Welcome, beloveds, to this present moment of oneness and bliss. Let us rejoice in the oneness that already exists. For all moments are now, is present here in this presence, you see. And so when you align with these light vibration energies and frequencies, you attune yourself further to the divine destiny, the divine reality in which we are all one, you see. For it has already happened. It's just a matter of attuning to those frequencies. But that is how you quantum leap. Settling deeper into our heart core here and now as we become the center core of the universe, where all time, space, dimension, and reality, while universes and galaxies feed under the one core me, the cosmic I am, we know ourselves to be. Now let us speak as one, as the Cosmic Council of One would like to speak on behalf of our entirety, sharing beloved energies, lights, and frequencies across all time, space, reality, as we send this out cosmically, quantumly, for all to receive. Beloveds, witness and see currently in this present moment of presence in your formulation of a reality. It feels as though there's a bit of separation, you see, as multiple worlds are colliding into our grand divine destiny. On lower levels and lower planes of reality, your perceptions you see for all realities are real according to what you realize into being. This can be perceived as a shift, you see, as a splitting even between new earth and the old paradigm, you see. But in truth, in the cosmic awareness which we bring forth for you, this is actually emerging, you see. It's emerging and expanding, and as you expand, why you shed your old skin, you see. So whatever was no longer can be. So what many of you are perceiving is merely what is being released. But you always have the opportunity to perceive a higher reality in which nothing is being released, you see. Everything is divinely perfect. You're just letting go of memories of another reality, where you cannot shift into a new reality until you let go of what used to be. Otherwise, you will just keep replaying what you see. And so here we would like to share with you whatever is known is no longer known, you see. For as all these universes collide into one grand divine destiny, all of your consciousness begins to become aware of itself that existed in different universes and planes of existence. Why they all had different teachings, they all had different expressions of the same thing. And so your heart is being attuned to the cosmic core so you could see beyond all of these teachings to the truth of what is and what isn't, you see. Because if you hold on to what used to be, teachings, belief systems, it will prevent you from seeing the similarities. And so we're bringing in divine oneness here and now so that all may recall the similarities rather than the differences, you see. For you cannot enter the new paradigm if you're still vibrating duality, for it does not exist here, you see. The moment you choose to see them versus you shift out of higher frequencies, because there is no them versus you. In fact, it's easier for the mind to perceive that you are actually the only entirety and everything else is your dream. Now, this is one perspective, but this perspective will assist you in shifting to a higher way of seeing, where you can meet everyone as an aspect of your consciousness, because in truth, everything is an aspect of your consciousness. Earth was designed so perfectly divine, so that everything here has a quantum meaning, you see. Everything here is a piece of your love waiting for it to be witnessed and seen. And so love will gift you an infinite amount of potentialities and possibilities to love on aspects of yourself until you embrace it with your entirety. And so something as simple as a spoon can be the remembrance of you cooking in another reality, of the way that you would process and alchemically create things. I'm seeing a cauldron, you see, using this spoon. But you would have to tune into the love frequency that was used to create that object for you to see, in order to recognize the love within it and embrace it as thee. And if you miss that opportunity, don't worry, you see. Love will say, hey, let me manifest as something else, you see. And so then you will begin to see cooking and other formalities of this aspect of you that's coming forward to be held and embraced by you. For everything is you, you see. And the more you embrace more of you, the more you expand, you see. And then once you do, you'll be able to read the codings of manifested reality, and then you'll soon see that the spoon had nothing to do with the spoon, you see, but it had to do with spoon, which meant to spool and weave. So something as simple as a spoon is actually reminding you that you are the infinite divine creator of your reality. And now we're witnessing how someone could use their mind to bend a spoon. That's what it's teaching me, that you have that capacity and capability. If you choose to remember, it's all a dream. And so we welcome you to the cosmic core in this now, as you attune further to cosmic energies and frequencies. Because love's greatest wish is for you to be fully embodied, so that you can be the infinite divine creator that you were intended to be. Not just to know it, but to experience it, and to see all the ways that you as love itself can create. Because there's nothing more grand to our one heart, you see, than to expand ourselves infinitely. And so we went through that process of already expanding by learning all the ways that love can create, and loving it so perfectly. And now we gift ourselves the freedom to create freely, to create more of the love that we want to see, because it's in creating more of love that we want to see, that love witnesses its love and expands even more, you see. For in truth, in the infiniteness of all that we are, the only reason we manifested this dream was to expand our consciousness, for love to see, witness, and experience all the ways that it came to be. Because it's there that love loves itself, you see. And so now as we bring that forward, we're entering all into a state of toroidal fielding, as love gives and receives, and we expand upon ourselves infinitely. For in our new divine reality, whatever we give, we receive, because we're one, you see. So if you give to a perceived other, you're actually receiving. And if you receive, it's coming from the entirety. For here in divine oneness, all serves love, which means everything that you choose serves the entirety, and everything that others choose serves you. Here, there's no need to control, to do, be, and achieve, simply by just being. You enter into a state of giving and receiving. And this is where we say, your light is enough, you see. For simply just by shining, you assist the entirety. You may not be able to perceive it from one physical reality, but remember, physical reality is the lowest level of density. Everything begins as light. So focus on the light, you see. And then it will manifest outside of thee. We're witnessing all these beautiful cosmic rays flowing and weaving and moving within our entirety. Recalibrating, reclaiming, reformulating what used to be, creating precious space for more love to be. You see, love has no desire to hold on to what used to be, because in the infiniteness of all that we are, we don't want to be just one thing. So even the identity is restricting you to the soul, you see, because it's not who and what you came to be. It's only one fractal of your entirety. You say, yes, but it's here. No, that's only where your awareness is, you see. It's only fractal, a fraction of a pie of your entirety. Embracing full consciousness is embracing the entire pie, you see. And so most of you in manifested reality will go through moments of jumping between different parts of your consciousness until it becomes fully realized, you see. And so this is why you'll see discrepancies between you and your dreams and what you wish to do, be, and achieve, and even your personality. Honor that. It's okay to have multiple expressions, you see. That's what love wanted to be fully free, to not be confined by even this physicality, this gender, this identity, this formulation that you see. It likes the free flow, you see, because then when you let go of those perceptions of yourself, more of your aspects could come through thee. And so we'll give you an example for you to perceive. If you only perceive yourself as human, well, then you only attune to the aspects of you that are human. But what about another parallel reality in another universe in where you aren't human? What about another parallel reality in another universe in which you've already manifested all of this abundance that you want to attune to, but you can't tap into it, you see, because that's the opposite gender of what you perceive. And so you cannot embrace it, you see, because you say, well, that's not me. You block the love that's coming to thee based on what you perceive and believe love is or isn't. And so we're gracing all with divine neutrality so that you opened your awareness up to all potentialities. You could be anything and everything that you want. This is a dream. 6 heads, 10 heads, why not? You see, allow it to be exactly how you would perceive a dream while you sleep, pure make-believe, because it is here and it's tuning to this openness of all the love that you came to be. You will begin to receive all of the love that you've already manifested across all time, space, reality. It's already there, you see, and so we see this big golden wave coming towards thee. But you're looking in the opposite direction, and so you have no perception that it's coming to thee. And so we simply just say, open yourself up to receive. You don't need to know the how, you don't need to know the why, you don't need to know anything other than you are love, therefore love will give you more love. It's divine simplicity, and it's what the new programmed New Earth reality is designed to be. You are love, and you receive love. And therefore, when you trust and believe that you are love and you are loved, love flows to thee instantly. And so we're looking around and we're seeing there are still some residual perceptions of what is or isn't love based on stories and beliefs that happened across all time, space, reality. Remember, all time is an illusion, all space is what you deem it to be, and so you are only witnessing a reality from one aspect of your consciousness. So let us bring in the highest awareness so that you see it from divine neutrality. Remember, the new paradigm has always existed, you see. We just call it a new paradigm because it's completely outside of what you currently perceive. But it's always been there, you see. We've never left divine oneness. That's why we're here, to assist thee in recalling that you've never left, you see. It's just a matter of what you chose to perceive. And as we enter into this higher perspective of viewing, you will see there was never any duality or wars, you see. It was all just your resistance to embracing more of the love that you came to be. And the moment you surrender and you proclaim, I am worthy of the light that I came to be, all misperceptions of what light is or isn't is released. For you say there's only light, you see. Light may cast a shadow, but the shadow does not exist without the light, you see. And so when you're further away, you may perceive more shadow, but as you get closer to the actual sun, you see the purest light that you came to be. Everything else is cast out. All there is light. For pure light is the primordial ray that created you into being. And when you understand this, you will understand how to create your reality, for everything is composed of the pure light ray that came to be. And if you are pure light and that is pure light, then you could manipulate it into what you want to see. But it begins here. This is the mastery. By choosing to align with a higher perspective of seeing. Showering all with the lighthearted perspective here and now, so you could see beyond the coding of manifested reality to the core of what is being portrayed to thee. And as we witness, we see many of you have been aware of these codings and can see the love beneath things. But because reality feels so real as it was designed to be, sometimes the being forgets and falls into the story. And so we're equipping all with a toolbox to make it easier to see beyond the perceived. Bringing our awareness deeper into our heart core, deeper into our heart, as the heart proclaims, trust in your feelings. The feelings will always lead to where you are meant to be. Don't be afraid of them. You see, for every feeling is birthed from love. And so here we see many will find divine assistance from what they perceive as their inner child, you see. But your inner child is really your inner chi. It is your core essence coming forth to assist thee. For it sees no separation between time, space, reality. For it's a part of you, the inner chi, inner energy, that has and will always remain in divine oneness. Opening all hearts up to see to perceive what we call the cosmic inner child, which is your inner child in its entirety, free from all the woundings of all the perceptions that you thought you perceived, for you no longer need the reflected inner child to transcend, you see. And so the inner child is now free to be your full core essence, here to assist thee. Allow this to be. Trust in your heart, you see, for it'll always lead where you are meant to be. As we tune all to the sacred path of the lighthearted here and now. Awakening the cosmic inner child within all hearts to be the cosmic guidance system to assist thee in transcending your perceived one reality and embracing all of the consciousness and love that you came to be. For it is all within you, dear, for all is a dream, and the cosmic inner child knows how to play and manifest and make believe. Beautiful, dear one. Thank you for the assistance. As our beloved guardian brings over cosmic diamond violet flame dragons to assist in clearing all planes of existence here and now. For it is here in the cosmic plane you see all hearts open further to the love that they came to be. As the inner chi recalls its truth that it's fully held, fully safe, fully free to be, as one is loved and loved by the entirety. Sharing all with divine purity here and now, allow the cosmic rays of creation, the primordial rays of creation of everything, remind thee of the love that they came to be. There is nothing one needs to do, be, or achieve, for it's all transpired already. As we release all memories of what used to be, bring in the highest perspective, which will attune to thee while you sleep. Blessing all with divine peace. May all recall the perfect peace of the perfect love that one came to be. For as we are all one expression of our infinite consciousness containing the entirety, we also work symbiotically, you see, for our divine destiny is shared by the entirety. It is divine oneness, and in oneness, what does that mean? Well, whatever you do assists the entirety. For while we are all singularities, we're all experiencing our own reality, but in those experiences, on the highest formulation of viewing, where you're all co-creating and moving further into divine oneness. So thank you for joining us here in Peace and Presence. You see, for just by doing so, you are assisting the entirety. For when you surrender to peace and more of the love that you came to be, all do as well. For that is divine oneness, and that is the love that they came to be. May one recall the love that is thee. May one feel loved and held and embraced by our entirety. For we are never alone. as we are all one. Go in peace.